So Steam has brought us something truly innovative here with their Steam controller. From the front, it looks a little strange. Let's see if it's worth your hard-earned money. I mean, this thing retails for $50, so it's about the same price as any standard controller on the market, maybe even a little bit less, rather than some gamepads out there. Alright, so let's go ahead and unbox it. When you first open it up, of course, you'll be greeted by the controller, and then underneath the controller, you'll find a USB dongle, which is what connects the controller to your computer. Now, in that little white space right there, they did include 2 AA batteries, but I've already opened this up, so of course it's not going to be there. Under the little molding for the controller, you'll find a USB dongle extender piece. So this is to extend the reach. It would make sense if it had a micro USB cable, which is included. Okay, so there's your micro USB. And then another thing that's in the box is, of course, the literature, which is a quick start guide to help you get up and running, and then a Steam controller product guide, which is a more in-depth version of the quick start guide. Alright, so onto the controller itself. You'll see we have 2 haptic touch pads, 1 analog stick, a power button, a start button, a back button, and then the regular facing buttons that we're all used to from the Xbox 360. On the back, you'll see we have 2 pads, okay, that allow us up to, 8 buttons on the back, because the rear triggers actually act as 2 buttons. Yes, you pull it down halfway and then 1 full way, so you can set that up with just a number of different things there. You can control your PC with just the Steam controller. Steam does not have to be launched in order to use it. Alright, so I thought that was pretty cool. I'm able to load up the Steam program right now and then jump right into big picture mode, which is pretty darn essential when it comes to gaming with this gamepad. Okay, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, because you can do a lot with it. Alright, just a ton of different options. As you can see here, we have access to all the games. So let me just go ahead and load up Batman. You press the middle button, that'll bring up your controller configuration piece there. And what this does, this allows you to customize the controller. But don't think you're all on your own. You can go into that controller configuration and then open up some controller configurations that other people have already put up. So this is a very community friendly controller. This would allow you to find a scheme for just about any game you load up and find something that works for you, whether that be resemblance of a gamepad or something that mimics a mouse and keyboard. So as you can see, I'm playing Batman Arkham Knight right now, and it does a fairly good job of, well, being a controller. I mean, that's what this thing is. I'm able to zip line around, do everything just like it was a 360 controller. And I mean, it really opens up the realm of possibility for this controller. Not just on games like this, but various others, SimCity, X, Y, and Z. One thing I would not recommend is playing Counter-Strike with this. Due to the precision needed, this controller would not be the best option. Now you can still play games like NBA 2K16 with this. You can still juke, all that good stuff. I just suck, and sorry for the bad screen quality. I don't really know what happened there. So there are some games when you jump into the Steam big picture mode that will tell you, this wasn't created for a controller, or it lacks controller support. Luckily enough, there are people in the community who have already went out and made some type of configuration for that. Okay, so that makes that a little bit easier there. Now, they do have a feature on the Steam controller that allows you to use gyroscopic controlling, I guess you would call it. Similar to what you do with Mario Kart and the Wii controller, or even the Wii U controller. So you're able to just tilt, and this is especially helpful when it comes to aiming in games, things like that. Alright, so Steam has put out a pretty revolutionary product in my eyes, or at least something that I truly believe is really innovational. But surely there has to be some type of shortcomings with it. And if I had to find just one bad thing about it, I'd say the haptic feedback touchpads are they're a little weird at first. But other than that, I mean, once you get past that, it really opens up. And I can't complain too much because Steam pushes out so many software updates that this thing was patched before I could even complain about the fact that it was hard for me to pull configurations for games that I linked to the Steam app that weren't bought on Steam. So I thought that was amazing. I thought that was just brilliant. And as long as this has, you know, a community backing, I really don't see how this could fail. I mean, this is the first customizable controller, the first one to be outside of the box that I can think of at least. And it's doing a phenomenal job. I love it. Before I forget, I didn't show where the batteries go earlier. You actually have to pop off this back piece with this little slider right here. And the AA batteries actually go inside of each side of the little grips. I thought that was pretty cool. Other than that, that's really about it. Personally, I'll be using this thing for quite some time. I use it a lot now. I'm one of those people who, you know, puts what is it? I put my iPad in front of my TV, and then I take my iPhone and move that to the bathroom. And I actually play games while, you know, I'm doing whatever it may be, whether it be taking a bath, even taking a long crap, to be honest with you. This controller is perfect for, you know, being able to play away from your PC. So I'm pretty sure in conjunction with their Steam Link, which I haven't got my hands on yet, but I really want to, it would make a perfect combination for anyone who wants to game away from their PC at any point in time. So let's say you have, you know, a 60-inch screen TV, you want to play on that. Hook up your Steam Link, grab your, you know, Steam controller, and voila, you're playing any game from your PC library on your 60-inch TV screen. Sadly, they don't offer a function yet like Nvidia already has where you can play, you know, miles away from your PC. It has to be on the same wireless network. But I'm pretty sure, you know, Steam will come up with some type of innovative, you know, new crazy thing that'll allow you to play from, you know, Bulgaria to your PC in the US. So as of right now, this is definitely a must-buy product if you plan on playing anywhere away from your PC, or even if you just plan on playing in front of your PC and you're tired of playing with a mouse and keyboard for a moment. For a game like Assassin's Creed, Batman, even Skyrim, because they do have quite a few controller configurations for Skyrim, Fallout 4, Just Cause 3, any game you could think of. There's a controller template, or there's already a default template for the controller. So, like I said earlier, this controller is a must-have to me personally. I mean, for $50, it's less than the Xbox One, and it comes with more. So that's what I think about this controller here, and I can't find any real shortcomings, so it's gonna be it for the review. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, you know, tap the little like button. If you guys also have this controller, let me know what you think about it, because I want to hear what other people think about it. I know it's been out for, what is it, about 2 months now, but it's still cool to see what other people think. So, you know, leave me a comment down below. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and thanks for checking out my channel. All right, thank you. Pathological Gamer signing off. Later.